essentially do make myself miserable by my decisions and my actions, but I would be more miserable if I didn't make myself miserable. Does that make sense? If I didn't get up and do what I feel in my heart is the right thing, and try to do the best I can, it's been hard, man. My life is it's depressing at best half the time, with the choices I make and then the results that I get from it. But when it comes right down to it, sitting here alone in this guest house without my kids, being lonely, if I just bought the program and didn't get to do up anything for anybody else's kids, how could I expect a better world for my own kids? And I could die at any time. So sitting around playing it safe and knowing what I know about what happens to people's children across the border and across the world for oil, and what happens to soldiers because of bullcrap, and they die and their children live without their daddies, and their wives go without their husbands because they make us pay extortion, bullcrap, and kill people for oil to drive more cars, bars, and wars, make us stupider and more insane. I had to get them to do what I did. You see what I'm saying? I may never have the life I've always wanted, never meet the wife I always dreamed of. I may never see my kids again. I may never have much happiness at in a really, wow kind of scale, like I always dreamed of for the rest of my life, But is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison resisting apartheid because his people were treated like cattle, not even human beings, in their own land. Crazy Horse and Little Hawk were murdered doing the same kind of thing, fighting against that kind of tyranny. Tecumseh was. Cochise died sad because of the same results. On a reservation. Jesus was crucified trying to get people to recognize faith and treat his people the way we treat each other. Moses was treated poorly and ran off and had to go run and hide and flee for his life. And Joseph was put in prison and sold into slavery, and for saying what he believed in his heart, like me. So it ain't really, in comparison, it works out kind of comparable. What happened to me with my wives and what they said and watched and manipulated and did, what happened to my children and stuff. It was hard. It was difficult. If it was up to me, I would have asked for a lot better. But, evil's a choice. Faith is a choice. Kindness is a choice. Evil's a choice. Lack of faith is a choice. Evil's a choice, man. You can choose to do the right thing or choose to do. It's like on Schindler's List, man. Real power is I pardon you, and choosing to do the right thing to try to save people, or choosing to be that other guy who was just despicable because he chose to be. He bought the program and he thought he had to do it to keep his job or whatever, stuff like that. But he could have found a better way to. I don't know. Maybe there would have been another evil person that was just, if I fully comprehended and understood to the innate degree what made evil people tick, maybe that's what I need to do. I don't know. Maybe that's what I'm doing right now, is finding out what makes evil people really tick. And I have to try to find a way to love them and make them love themselves. I love them, I just don't like them. Maybe I have to find a way to build up their self-esteem and make them like themselves so we can change the world. Because that's what B-Rock was talking to me about today. In telekinetic form, he's like, well, you don't get it. We're dealing with sorry sons of bitches like you're talking to online. They will blow up everything just to get the last laugh. Oh, I showed you. Oh shit. Yeah, that's the type of people you're dealing with. They're not sane, they're not rational. Just to get the final word in at you and make you look like you're stupid, they'll blow everything up. I showed you. You think you're so smart. Oh, you showed us. They're miserable. They're miserable and they hate life and they feel like life is a curse and this is their prison because they helped with their group collective to make life so miserable that it's just so terrible, and people of faith are so fucking stupid, and people that think they can be nice are so full of themselves and so full of shit, and everyone's just a complete fucking asshole, and no one's going to get any better, and the world, life just completely sucks, and your ex-wife, I know Frank was saying about doesn't like my ex-wife. I know she's a bitch, but I get it, I know. My wife is a bitch, yours is not. That's just analysis. No, Michelle hasn't fucked half of Washington, texted him on their phone, laughed about it in front of his face, talked shit about him, fucked him over with his family. No, Michelle's the exact opposite of Amy Farber. She is. No, she's cool. I'm not kissing her ass. I wouldn't mind. I'm just, okay, I'm in trouble. Sorry, your wife is cool, and she's beautiful, and I adore her. But I'm glad she's with you, because I adore both of you, and I love your babies, and yeah, I know my wife is. You love everybody, but she's a bitch. I know my wife's a bitch. I know. Some of my family not far behind. I get it. Do you got any? You really think Pops was that bad? I don't know, man. I can't really connect to your father that much. He's just kind of aloof and just don't stick around, you know. And they took my kids kicking and screaming, man. And yeah, I found a way to stay. Your mom wasn't intolerable. She was smarter than him. Sorry, it's just the truth. I'm trying to talk shit about your pops. You know, all right. Your dad has an intelligence to him, but he's threatened by the fact that his wife was, she was threatening to him. He liked the challenging thing at first, and then it became too much for him. Well, Stanley Ann's like that. Well, Mary Ann's the same way. I was talking to Anthony about that today. It's like, well, you think what your dad think about? No, my dad was this way, my mom was that. Oh, wow, that's deep. It's like, wow, it was like the perfect combination to make you the way you are. It's like, yeah, my parents were. So they must have loved each other. No, they couldn't stand each other. Seriously, yeah, no. She couldn't respect his moral compass, and he couldn't respect her analytical mind. His mind is analytical in a different way, and hers is a different way. And then Mom broke down all social norms, but then accepted certain social norms. Mom was an elitist that broke down. Mom's one of your Ivy League friends. We're better than everybody else, but we can show the world all how to get along and accept one another, even though we're more elite. That was my mom. My dad, you know. Oh, bullshit. Royal aristocracy, my fucking ass. That's complete bullshit. No man is better than any man, except for by his deeds, and no man is better than Jesus, and Jesus is the best. And everybody should act like Jesus, even though they can't attain it. They should try, but they're only saved because Jesus was better than all of us. And my mom's like, that's bullshit. But then she gets with the crowd that thinks they're all better than everybody else. So I was just like, no. You're both right, but you're both wrong. But yeah, no. Okay, there are some people that are equipped to lead that have some better abilities than the rest of us. That I can admit. Okay. Jesus was one of them. Okay. There is no aristocracy in blue blood. That's complete bullshit. Some people during any given day can be more affluent, more intelligent, more loving, and more capable on any different day. The Greeks, So I just boom, and my parents worked there both of me. Dad's moral compass, mom's analytic. Dad had a good analytical mind though too, the way he'd observe and analyze his environment and the way he worked with it and stuff like that. She would do it too. It was just my parents were the perfect combination for me. God put them that way together for a reason to make me, and there it is. Hi. I'm your special little guy. That's just what happened, man. It's how God works. Yeah, Ralph, you and your magic. I get it, man. But it's like, you guys all know I got to choose which body I came into, what I put together, and how I choose it to work to help the group in a way that would be most beneficial to the group in totality as a whole, and not always benefiting myself. You'd think I'd make myself better looking. You see how far my dad is. Well, I guess come think of it, I'm not bad looking. But yeah, no, my parents are both extremely intelligent. Both. Well, technically, my grandpa being short and Irish, and well, the Jew. Yeah. But then I had less, so I had to. I'm average, above average on. That's what I had to choose from, and I took what I wasn't like sitting there going. I just took what I needed, and it's interesting. I'm an interesting little guy, man. I put together some pretty good stuff. I had a lot of good things to choose from. I really did. From a lot of people, they tried to eliminate off the face of the planet, and like Bob Marley said, only the fittest of the fittest shall survive. Stay alive. They've been trying to get rid of my family for years. Hitler, look what he did to try to get rid of people like me. Well, I make him look bad. I don't have to. I just analyze it and point it out to him, and then point it out to the rest of you. Here's the type of things we are teaching, and here's the type of things he's trying to keep from you. He burns books. I speak, and they write books. He speaks, and they write horrible stories of how he burns books and burns people. I speak, and they write stories about how he saves lives and saves books and saves people. Cool. Yeah, I'm descended from that line. We're both descended from the same maternal line. I know Hitler's a relative. He's Hirschman Steinitner's cousin. Herod's a relative. Pharaoh's related. They're related. Moses and Pharaoh are related. It always seems to be that way. He gave one of them immortality. We're all immortal in spirit and form. Yeah. Physicality, no. It's irrational to want to be immortal. Yeah, and that's Pharaoh. I want to be immortal. And, yeah, you dork. Your spirit is, man. It's knowledge of the apple, transfiguratory states reveal you. Even after this planet is long gone, your spiritual self will still have an assignment and essence of the acid. It's determined by the creative source in the universe. Yeah, God. So I can't tell you what will happen. Only God. God can. Who's God? Not me. I'm a part of it. Yeah, so we already are immortal in a spiritual sense. Physically, no, we're not meant to be. Why? Well, it doesn't make any sense. I like Richard Dawkins. I'm pretty sure he got that from me. Yeah. Hi, Richie. I love you too, Richard Dawkins. No, I really do. Richard Dawkins is a very compassionate and loving man in a lot of weird ways, even though he's associated with a lot of seriously ups, and he's deceitful and full of crap on a lot of ways, but I think he's willing to change. You better be, because that computer says, yeah. And it gets overridden, so, when this atonement comes, old Bob Marley, is there a place for the hopeless sinner who has hurt all mankind? Just to save us. He was seeing things. He's a natural mystic. He's asking, is there a place for the hopeless sinner who can hurt all mankind to save us? All you have to do is ask. I would like to be saved. Wow. By recognizing life, promoting life, and changing, and becoming the Ebenezer Scrooge that I've always wanted to be. Not that pre-Dick Ebenezer Scrooge that was a complete asshole that threw people out in the street for money, but the Ebenezer Scrooge after Jacob Marley came to speak to him, and the spirits of Christmas present, Christmas past, Christmas present, Christmas yet to come, came to visit him, and he sent the young man, that lad, out to go pick up a turkey to take to the Cratchit's house, and then pay off Bob's house, and give him more time off, and give him a better living conditions, and so Tiny Tim may live, and his wife may like Scrooge more, and be invited over to have more family time together, enjoy true fellowship from his nephew and his niece, and he blew the whole female thing. Man, what did I do? I guess I don't think it's fair, especially a man who likes affection as much as me, and intimacy as much as me, and appreciates it, and enjoys it. Yeah, I think y'all just kind of assholes. To quote the great Kenneth Wood from Abilene, Texas, assholes. Beat your ass into a mud hole and splash it dry. Stomp your ass into a mud hole and splash it dry. Rip off your head, spit down the slimy hole. Mister, you just brought a knife to a gunfight. Mister, I'm going to whoop your ass. You're going to be like a one-legged man at a butt-kicking contest. Old Abilene one-liners. Yep, mister. Asshole. God, I love that man. Oh, he was so funny. He used to just crack my ass. And then every time he saw you, that's the first thing he came out. Well, how you doing, asshole? Just loved him. I was like, nice to see you, kid. Oh, shut up, asshole. Man, is this the way it is always in Abilene? And they sing all them songs, Abilene, Abilene, how pretty it is there and shit like that. They obviously never met your ass there. Oh, we used to have fun with each other, man. We used to, shut up, ass. He was sarcastic. I was sarcastic. It was fun. We had a great time. He just, oh, man, I loved him. He loved me. I loved him. You know? But he was there to help you, and when you needed a friend. I told you that when we played golf, man, that bird shit on my blues, you know, and then I killed the poor bird. My first drive on the first hole, hit a bird, and he swore up and down. That's the same bird that, don't make him mad, that's the same bird that shit on his hat. He'll get you back. I'm like, I doubt if it was just, you really think it was the same bird? I didn't mean to do that. That was karma. Instant karma got that bird. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Well, it wasn't me. He hates birds. No, that was a 65 Mustang, cherry red. Hit the windshield. I think I did. I might have. I don't know. But then I almost hit a full bird. But you stay away from the bird. I was Colonel. That was funny. Oh God, we were horrible at golf. I got to try it again. A lot of people, come on, Ralph, come play golf. No, you don't want me to kill a bird and hit a Colonel and almost hit a 65 mid-cherry red Mustang. And you know, if your mama's nearby, I might hit her too. I mean, I'm terrible. I slice everything. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to. Okay. I'm a terrible golfer. Oh, horrid. It's fun. I enjoyed it. I thought it was, you know, quite relaxing and comical. Oh, yeah. Mm. Oh, definitely. Instead of bowling, I could play golf. I could get the same scores in golf that I could in go bowling. Oh, that's funny. No, bowling I'm not too terrible at. I'm actually pretty good at bowling. Yeah, no, golf, man, I'm terrible at golf. I suck at it. Oh, it's horrid. Horrid golf. Decent at football. Can't throw well, catch everything. Love to run. Got some jukes. Moves. And, you know, they talked to me about that, too, because when we went and tried out, you know, Sherrod said, man, you look like a superstar. I was like, well, I don't like to get hit. I'm skinny. And I like to catch the ball before I run with it. And every once in a while, you don't. Sometimes it's hard because you get to thinking, I do it in basketball, too. You start passing to a teammate before you get the ball. And you start thinking, and what happens with me a lot of times is I start reacting before sometimes I'm 10 steps ahead. Magic used to do that too, and I should say do it too. You're like 10 steps ahead of everybody else before you can even. You don't even see it happening. It's kind of like unweaved, but you can like dictate the pace and make it happen. It's crazy. I don't know. It was fun though. But I used to do it in PE all the time in football, and that's why some friends wanted me to play organized football. And in basketball, I was able to do that too, which made a lot of guys very upset with me. Well, I could. I used to get mad. They would never give me the ball. I'm like, give me the ball and just get the hell out of the way. Here I go. And it's fun. I love being creative for my teammates. I love watching my teammates score, and I love watching the game develop in a fashion where we get moving as a cohesive unit, and we just start. Oh, I love it. It's just fun. Oh, I get it. That's why I loved. I hated the Lakers, but I understood Magic when he would get those 20 assist games and just get his team involved in Showtime. I mean, he'd turn and as soon as you get that ball and you get your head up and you're looking down court, and he'd be scanning the court to see how he could break down you know how that one guy said, Michael always attacked. So did Magic and so did Larry, but they did it differently. Magic and Larry did it with they didn't have the same skills that Michael had to break people off offensively, but their passing skills and their creative skills made them just as every bit as dangerous as Michael in a lot of ways. They were cool. Oh, they were fun to watch. I loved watching. And Isaiah did that a lot too. It was fun to watch. I mean, whoo, Lord. It's fun to watch a guy who likes to involve his teammates in. John Wooden, you know, great players do things to get their teammates opening opportunities for their teammates as well. You know, it's just much so. It's a team game and it makes it fun. I love basketball. Why did I say that? Why am I still talking about basketball? Dancing. I like to dance, and I just don't like to dance in front of people. Yeah. Well, that's different. You look better dancing in front of people. I guess if I got myself in shape, I'm not a bad dancer. I've been told I'm actually a very good dancer. But I do not want to get in shape and dance in front of people. No. I don't want to get in shape and play basketball in front of people. You got to back it up. I know. I told Sandler I'd back it up. I'll get myself in shape. I will focus on eating right and getting in shape. No matter what happens. No matter what I see in the future. No matter how hard it hurts to live every day, because I'll do it. I promise. I'll work on it. You're not real. No, you're a figment of my imagination. Everybody else I talk to, except for you, I'm not even going to say your name. No, go away. Leave me alone. I was telling you when I was listening to my music in there on the bed. I'm not talking to you, and I'm not. No, and go away. And I don't like you. God, you're funny. I just kept telling you, this better be a future you, because if this is a present tense you, when I meet you, I'm going to walk up and say you are the most obnoxious woman on two legs walking on the entire planet. You're even more obnoxious in a female form than I am in a male form. That's not what do you mean that's not possible? It is possible. It's entirely possible. It may not be entirely possible. I am pretty obnoxious. And yeah, you were referring to me as a brat, but I'm a smartass and you're a brat, but then you're picking up on my smartass from you, and I'm picking up on your brattiness. I am not picking up on you. No, because I'm just obstinate. Is that a brat? I guess so. Like, no, the woman doesn't. No, pay no attention to her. Jennifer Lopez isn't real. She's like the great and powerful Oz. It's the guy behind the curtain, or the woman behind the curtain. Yeah, she's not real. Jennifer Lopez is a cartoon character. Yeah, she doesn't even really exist. They just make her up. Oh yeah, all those people they're not real. I'm real. Yeah, you can go talk to me at the library, and I'll talk back. Hey, how's it going? Oh, all right. Nice to meet you. You're cool. You're cool too, man. It was great talking to you. Had a good time. All right, yeah. Now, these other people, you can't even get next to them. They got entourages, bodyguards, and gated communities. I'm easier in your local community to get a hold of. Yeah, I'm more real than she is. Yeah, faker. Bet you faked during your orgasms. I'm just kidding. Did I say that out loud? I did say that out loud. God, I am obnoxious. Yeah, I'm the most obnoxious person walking onto. You're just a brat who's hard to get in touch with. I'm obnoxious. God, I am. I'm a complete jerk sometimes. God, it's a wonder you even talk to me. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna quit while I'm behind again. See you guys. I gotta go. I was not obviously. Well, she talked to me earlier, and I told her to go away. I tell her that all the time. She's the nicest person I know, because I always tell her, leave me alone and go away. I'm not talking to you. No, you just go. Okay, bye. Go. I'm so mean to her, it's not even funny. Well, I don't want to talk to, well, because it makes me frustrated. Well, because I like her. It's not my fault. I didn't mean to like her. It's an accident. No, I didn't mean to. She's a brat. She's self-indulgent, full of herself, narcissistic brat. No one can like her. She's just, ugh. I can't help it. I still like her. I'm just saying all that about her. I gotta go. This is embarrassing, and I don't even want to talk to you ever again. So, because I'm lying. You know I'm lying. Okay. All right. Good. I love you guys. I gotta go. Why? She does this to me every time. I'm gonna go watch Good Hill Hunting. I'm gonna go watch Good Will Hunting. Leave me alone. I had enough of you. Nah, I'm not. You. Anytime you want to come talk, you can, but I'm probably going to be mean until you leave me alone, because it's hard for me to do. Okay? How's that? I'll try not to be a complete asshole. Okay. Just maybe a half an asshole. Okay, I'll try that. That'll constipate me emotionally. I'm sometimes already there. What about you? Sounds a lot like you. Sounds like we're meeting yourself here there, Mrs. Cartoon Character. Yeah, uh-huh. Okay, I gotta go. No, I'm serious, man. I'm gonna go watch Good Will Hunting. All right, I haven't watched it in like 20 years. I'm gonna go enjoy it. I love it. I'll crush on Ben Affleck for you. He's so cute. Okay, I gotta get going, man. I'm in trouble. I love you guys. Blessings and peace.